This one is special. We are stepping into a brand new kitchen renovation led by Barbadian interior designer Justin Odle. Justin has been honing his skills in New York, and he is bringing that experience and talent and his really good eye home. Now, I must tell you, I have so much to share. This isn't just a renovation, it's a reimagination of how a space can be transformed with, of course, talent, some creativity, some problem solving, an evolving budget, but with a local feel and with the client at the heart of the project. I'm so excited that we get to be a part of it and to get it at the very beginning. I'm Kelly Johnley, and this is Bajan Renovation. Guys, I got the behind the scenes skinny on this renovation. Justin, thank you for sharing it with us. I am very excited. But before we get into what you're going to do, I am going to say what I know you all are thinking. This don't look so bad. Why are we knocking down this kitchen? Just tell me. Tell me there's something that I don't know.
Of course. Well, first of all, when you look at this kitchen, I feel like you can tell that it was done possibly in the 90s, 80s.
Okay.
And, I think it was done well for the time.
I could see that. It is not, this was considered.
Yes.
My wording is expanding. This was considered.
Yes.
But you were mentioning that there's some things that are not meeting the eye.
Correct.
What is wrong here for those of us who can't see what's wrong?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, my client, they've lived in this house for 15 years, I think.
Yes.
And ultimately, they entertain and they love an open space. And this kitchen is open to the living room and dining room, but they don't really use it as a dining room. They use it as one big living space. And it overlooks this beautiful view of Barbados, because we're in the country, basically. And with that said, you're asking about one specific thing, but it's so hard to answer one thing.
We have
design.
time. Okay.
But everything is connected
right.
in a house. When you're designing one room, you're still going to want to address all the surrounding spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanted to maximize the view and the flow.
Correct.
Structurally, is there anything wrong with the kitchen?
Yes, definitely. There's some leaks. There's some
really?
Cabinets falling off the wall.
Cabinets are falling off?
Yeah, about to, but I think they're secure for now.
They're secured.
Yeah, until we're ready to take it off.
Because you mentioned they've been here for 15 years, but when they bought the house, they didn't build it. So this kitchen has, even though it was well built, it has lived.
Yes.
I am seeing some rust. I mean, now that I'm here, I am seeing some rust. I am seeing. Oh, okay. I am seeing what you're seeing about, you had mentioned about the paint earlier, that this is moisture.
This is moisture, yeah. There's moisture in the wall. We're not quite sure where it's coming from. I think the problem might have been solved by now, and it needs to be fully solved before the new kitchen gets here. But yeah, like this cabinet, for example, there's some swelling.
It's only now that you're actually pointing it out that I'm, oh, and this is the cabinet that's falling off.
This is the cabinet that's falling off, and there were glasses in here.
And there were glasses in here.
So that had to be secured, but it's going to be removed once we.
So our cabinets are not secure across the board. So we're looking good, but we're not actually structurally good.
Right.
We have moisture in the wall. I suspect, therefore, there's moisture under the sink.
Definitely moisture under the sink. And another thing too about the design of its time, like this granite was lovely.
Yes.
When it was first chosen, but it's not necessarily a contemporary choice.
You. And I guess, as you said, it's time for a refresh, and we know with renovations they tend to escalate.
Yes.
So tell me about what in addition to the structural issues, obviously we don't want anything that's leaking. We can't have cabinets that are falling off. What are you going to be addressing in here? Do we have renderings? Do we have nice things to look at?
We definitely do.
I want to say,
yes.
What do we have? So what are you doing?
So this is the new floor plan, and as I said before, we couldn't just address the kitchen. We had to address the entire room.
This is already a better use of space.
Yeah, the island we've kind of redesigned a little bit. There's no powder room on this main floor, so what we did.
That door is not the powder room?
That's not the powder room. It's a door to a bedroom, and there's like a bathroom in there, and that's where people go to use the bathroom as a powder room.
And it's interesting because, at least with my house, there is one bathroom, but for people who like to entertain. So if I come to this house, if we're having a party, don't forget to invite me. We have to go into somebody's bedroom to use the bathroom.
Correct.
Okay, no, it has to be addressed.
No, we have to.
It has to be addressed, Justin. We can't live like this.
Every room connects, so that definitely had to be addressed.
So I can see here, the space already feels bigger.
Yeah.
And as you know, we're not moving any exterior walls.
No, we're not moving walls.
So they want to have what? When they come to you with a wish list, what was in this wish list?
So first it's all about the function. So number one, yes, there's issues with leaking and those. That's going to happen. But after being in this house for 15 years, and it's 2026, things are changing and evolving. The kids are growing up, and they want different things in their kitchen, and they want to be more organized. So what we've done is we've actually created a new design that better utilizes the space. You have more storage. It actually looks a little bit more sleek and
it does.
And
it doesn't. Whereas with this design, while I can see when this was could have been the thing in the heyday, it somewhat dominates the space because it's raised.
Yes.
But it dominates the space, but it cuts off at the same time.
So it's funny that you said part of the reason why it feels like it's dominating the space because of the risen step. That was the first thing that I said that we should take away. And she said, the client, she said, no, I love the step. We're keeping the step. Okay. And I said, okay, well, we got to figure out how to make this step work in the new design.
Okay.
So, with that said, yes,
Well, the kitchen is quite a showpiece, I must say.
Yes, thank you.
I must say. In terms of working with a designer, at least through this series and from people I've spoken with, more people are definitely open to and interested in design services. What is the difference between a designer and a decorator? Just broadly.
Absolutely, good question. A designer and decorator are very similar. What I would say with a designer, they're trained to know a lot of the things that architects know and contractors know. So they get into the weeds of renovations, kitchens, bathrooms, and they do the soft finishings. So like the furniture, the rugs, the wallpaper, drapery. However, the decorators, they would just do the soft finishings. So the furniture, the rugs, but not the construction side.
So when we were speaking off camera, you were speaking about electricals, you were speaking about plumbing. As a designer, can you engage the service providers for structural work on the house?
Yes, we are project managers, we are therapists, we're everything to the client. So we pretty much bring everybody together. We bring the vision first of all to fruition. Like we come up with a vision with the client. It's because it's a shared vision. It's not just what I want. It's really about what my client wants and how can I bring it to them.
So in an instance like this, I can see Operation Pack Up and Clear Out has started. So no, they don't keep the kitchen like this, they're moving out. Operation Pack Up, Clear Out, etc. has started.
Yes.
I can see the renderings are done. They have taste, they chose nice things. At this stage, you send out for the quotations for the project, the client does it. What services are you providing this project?
So this project, because I live overseas, I'm but Barbados is my hometown. We have a project manager for this project. So I designed it. I'm connecting with him on every single thing that we want, and he is going to oversee the project. Together, what we're going to do is we're going to find out who we should work with to actually do the full kitchen renovation, and we'll work together to choose the right trade. So the electrician and the plumber and the contract, all of that together, we will figure out.
So you're in charge?
I mean, well, I'm always in charge.
But okay, so good to know. And while I know that different service providers offer different services, I just want, at least for the benefit of the viewers, to know you can engage a designer at different levels, right? It's not necessarily if I want to gut a kitchen. Can someone go to a designer and say, look, I want help just laying out a space, or can you come with me to choose materials? Is it really a bespoke service?
It is a bespoke service, and you have to kind of, you can work with a designer in different ways. So you can consult with a designer. I would say ultimately designers take on projects.
Okay.
So and it could be one room.
Yeah.
It could be one room, or it could be a whole house, or it could be a whole building. It could be a compound. And what I would say, even if it's from a small project to a large project, it's still the same process.
Got you. The process is the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw the renderings. I saw what you suggested in terms of lighting, etc. How much this costs? So what's the budget for this, Justin?
It's growing. It's growing. The budget is evolving.
I'm going to use that from now on. When people ask me, so Kelly, how much you've finally spent on your renovation? It has evolved.
Yeah.
To meet my needs.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But you know what the reality is?
It's evolved. I've added literally.
Yes,
my decor lection. The budget evolving. That's it.
But you know what? The thing is that we got to start somewhere, and I think we got to start with the vision. We got to see what we ultimately want.
Yes.
And then when we send it out to tender or to get bids, we'll see what realistically we can and can't do.
I just want y'all to know, right? Your budget is evolving when you have tenders and bids. Anyways, moving on. I'm seeing the kitchen here, but you mentioned there'll be a powder room, obviously to service this main floor area.
Correct.
Where is the powder room going?
So the powder room is actually going to be in what is the current laundry room, but
they're losing a laundry, or
we're actually just shifting square footage a little bit. So right now the laundry room, there is another bathroom behind the laundry room that you can get to from the garage.
So the plumbing is there.
Plumbing is there. Nobody uses that.
I know things. I know things.
But nobody uses this bathroom.
Right.
So I said to myself, well, let's just shift things around.
Okay, so you're kind of pushing your laundry back.
Correct. Yeah.
I've done this before. Okay.
And by the way, this wasn't even on the client's radar. They were not looking for that.
I know you're going to rebuild this house room by room, right?
No.
But we'll just keep it behind our, it's a safe space, but I just want as things evolve, they also tend to escalate. Just know that if we're back here by Christmas talking about something else, I just called it first, but we'll let them have their kitchen. Let them have their kitchen.
But you know what? Life lesson is that you just put all your cards on the table. Put everything on the table and let's talk about it.
Yes.
So if I'm addressing your space, I'm going to say to you, this is what I'm seeing. Do you see that too? Oh, no, I didn't. And that's, I think, one of the benefits of working with a designer, because they're going to address these things that you don't even know about.
That is such a therapist line. I am going to use it along with evolving. This is what I'm seeing. Are you seeing this also?
That's right.
Listen. Listen. I can be a dangerous woman here. I like that. This is what I'm seeing in the space. Are you seeing this also? That is such a hairdresser, therapist. Yeah.
It's all about doing the right thing. I mean, that's what I like to do.
This is
the right
get
thing.
So out of hand. I'm here for it. Just now, can be like, the house ain't got no roof. Well,
we need a roof. So, in addition to the layout that we just talked about, this is going to be the doorway to the laundry room.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So the laundry room is going to actually feel more connected to the kitchen by having a door right here.
Such a good use of space.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm not going to pull any of these doors or rest my hand here, because as a part of everything that is required doesn't meet the eye. The homeowner told me that the cabinet doors and the fridge door are coming off.
That's right.
All right. Touch nothing. That's why we're standing in one spot. We tied it up for you all. But You know, it was interesting when she said it because just at a glance, the house feels warm. Yes, I know we're packing up, so there's a little mess. The house feels warm. It feels well lived in, and it was almost like, but why are we doing this? Then I realized, touch nothing. Touch nothing before it falls on you. Well, we got a taste, and I can tell you from the taste alone, I am very excited. I am so pleased that we got the early dibs on tracking this renovation, which means we'll be back. You see, Justin hasn't asked us yet, but while he's in New York, I'm just going to get a copy of the keys in case he needs someone to come in, you know, to pick at things, to point things, because you know, I don't fancy myself a contractor. He hasn't asked me formally yet, but I'm going to just give him a chance to get there on his own. So while I do a final snoop around and make sure we have all our footage from today, I'll see you very soon. I'm Kelly Johnley with interior designer Justin Odle, and this is Bajan Renovation.